Hey everybody, this is my little red-clawed crab tank, or at least my temporary red-clawed crab tank. I might do some more work to this in the future, but right now this is the way it's gonna be, and it's way too bright. I've got a little gooseneck clamp light here on the side, and it's just extremely bright. So the CFL we have in there right now is a pretty small one. It is about this size. So you can see it's not huge. I don't know what wattage it is. It's probably about 14 watts or something like that. So we're going to just go ahead and pull that out, and we're going to replace it with this little one. So this one I think is 9 watts or something like that, and I honestly don't know what the color temperature of this one is. I haven't screwed it in yet to check. I've just got a pile of these in the other room from years of, using them and taking them out. This has probably been used for so long that it wouldn't be adequate if I was trying to keep plants alive with it. But as you can see, there's no plants in there, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm honestly not even worried about what color temperature it is because I have no plants in there. And while the nice bright white we've got in there now is probably a 6500K color temperature, it gives us that nice bright white bluish sort of light, I don't necessarily need that. Like I say, we don't have anything in there we're really looking at, and for the most part, other than the brief glimpse of movement of the crabs, I haven't really seen anything in this tank other than, a little bit of running water, some rocks, and some wood. So give me a moment. I'm going to put you on pause here. We're going to go ahead and, again, just use this little tiny CFL standard screw thread on there, and we're going to go ahead and see what the difference between this one and that one is. Alright, it appears to be a 6500K as well. So not a whole lot of difference, other than it's just not going to be quite as intense or quite as bright. So here's the CFL that was in there. So again, still a small CFL, but much bigger than the one we just put in there. So that's pretty much it, and that's really all there was going to be to this video. Just a simple light bulb change. I do also have to do a light bulb change in this tank. If you notice how dimly lit it is, you can see Butterbean's silhouette there swimming across the front of the tank, and that is because the T5 unit I have on top of the tank, it's a Coralife twin T5 high output unit. I really like them. I have several of them, both for the 4-foot tanks and for the 3-foot tanks like this. I'll put a link below if you're interested in them. But when one tube burns out, it stops working. So I've got to open that up and find out which tube is burned out and go ahead. I've got some replacement tubes in the other room. So I'll be replacing that with a 6500K as well, but that's not going to be for this video because it's going to be a little more involved in simply unscrewing a bulb and screwing a new one in. I got to get up there and take that top apart and pull the plastic housing off, etc., etc. So I don't know if you can see them or not, but if you look at that rock right there in the middle, there's 2 of those ghost shrimp still sitting in there. That little tiny white one is a newer one, and then that larger one looks like one of the original ones that had come out of my crab tank that we were just looking at. So there you go, just a short little Saturday evening video. The snow has just started, so I've probably got to get out and start throwing some salt out in the driveway or something like that, because it's really coming down in earnest now. So that's going to be my Saturday evening. I hope you enjoyed your little video here. Don't forget, this one is my brackish tank. I'll see you real soon in the next one.